Hey, welcome, whatever, man. Chuck Chandler here, and we're just here with this new episode, and I want to introduce our new co-host, Big Chad. What's up, man? Say so.
What's going on, Chuck?
Oh, not much, man. So, you know Big Chad here. He's the retired police officer that we've had on, I don't know, 2 or 3 times. You've been on almost every freaking episode.
Just about.
So why not have him on every other episode? The emails keep coming in. That all the fans want it. It'd be cool if that was the case, but anyway. So I got to give my fans what they want.
They
want Chad.
I'm blessed to be.
We got
co-host.
Chad, so get used to him. It's the Chuck and Chad show now.
Here we go.
Whatever, man.
Whatever.
So yeah. So a round of applause. Hold it for later. Anyway. So, yeah, thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, subscribe, join us on Facebook, all that kind of stuff. We got a pretty good episodes coming up here. I feel like we got some good topics, some real topics, some funny topics. One thing I want to say is heartfelt goes out to the Uvalde families and what they're going through. And I'm sure, Chad, you're feeling the same way. I know our last podcast, I didn't touch on that much, and I felt bad that whole time. I felt like we needed to have a little more sympathy for that. In my opinion, that's just me feeling heartfelt. So I didn't want to feel like we were taken away from what they're going through, because we don't know what they're going through. And like you said, they're babies, and I don't know, let God be with them and take care of them.
I couldn't imagine being a parent.
Oh no!
Of that school, it's just I couldn't do it.
No, and it's. I don't even know. I don't know why people have to go through that. Why families have to go through that. I feel fortunate. I have not. And
absolutely.
And I don't know. I don't know what to say. But anyway, thanks for joining. I just want to put that out there because I felt like maybe I was a little insensitive. But yeah, whatever, man. And talk to me, man. Big co-host now. You feel like stepping up to that role?
Absolutely.
It's like it's some kind of fucking big role or something, but no.
No, hey, this is the real deal.
Yeah. So, but thanks, man. I appreciate you willing to put in the time and the sacrifice and commitment to this, because it's a lot, man.
Sure.
And you live hour and a half away.
Yeah.
I mean, I got people that live fucking 15 minutes away that can't commit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I just want you to know I appreciate that. So, but yeah, let's start off. So you're the news guy. We figured that last time. We had Cody here.
Yep.
He's like, whenever something goes down, I call Dad.
Sure.
So what's going on right now? I mean, what's tickling your fancy right now? There's so much. I know, because I've been looking at stuff from this Kansas woman that was an ISIS trainer. Have you seen that bitch? The Kansas mom.
Yeah.
She's getting sentenced. But anyway, I don't know, man. I keep going back to that Uvalde and that, did you see where Matthew McConaughey fucking...
Yeah, he's riding the fence.
He's from there.
Right. He's born and raised there.
Now, here's my thing, okay? And I'm not... That's great he's doing all that. You know what I mean? God bless him. But how did he get the White House press conference room to talk about that? Because no one else gets that.
Because he's famous and he started talking about gun control.
What movie?
Dazed and Confused was his best.
That wasn't it? I forgot he was in that. Yeah, that's a good call out there. Dazed and Confused.
All right.
Hey, all right. It's just like that parody. Have you ever seen that parody?
Oh, yeah.
With Jim Carrey goes, I got this little booger rolled up in my finger here. But anyway... But on a serious note.
Yeah, let's move on to some news real quick.
Okay, so what are you talking about here?
Here's the one that's really got my goat right now. That's came up. That's real popular. is the executive order on Title IX.
Talk to me, so I'm a little out in left field on that. Okay.
Well, if you don't have children in school, you wouldn't be. So,
do you mind pulling that up, Title IX? Okay, we're getting that pulled up now.
yeah. Basically, what it is the president is going to sign an executive order to extend Title IX.
Oh, yes. I know what Title IX is now. Free from discrimination on the basis of sex, including sex. Okay.
Well, that's what's new. It's basically a subsidy for all the schools. It's a government subsidy on their lunch programs to help pay so every kid gets to eat.
Well, that's fine. What's the deal with that?
Well, he's adding the students of the former transgender, however you want to put it.
LGBTYN.
Yeah. ABCDQ, PRT.
No
whatever.
offense, but LGQ.
I can't ever keep up. It changes all the time.
Does anyone know what it is?
But what it says is that if you do not allow transgender children to pick what bathroom they want to use and what locker room they want to use for gym class.
LGBTQIA.
Yeah, see, it changes all the time.
Intersex and asexual.
Right. So if they can't
Queer.
pick,
I thought queer wasn't the right. I thought that was politically incorrect.
Chuck, it changes every
Queer
day.
or questioning. I'm questioning right now. I'm questioning.
But yeah, that's what it's about. You know, if you don't allow these students to have this freedom,
asexual,
they're basically holding your lunch money hostage.
Okay. Go back. Hey, go back to that word. Oh no, right there. Now, what's this mean? Asexual and or ally? Like they bank at Ally? I don't know. No, seriously, what? I know what ally means. Can we look? Is there something else on that? Like ally? What the fuck does that? What's that mean?
I don't know.
Does anyone know what that means?
It changes every day.
Honey, do you know what that means?
I'm looking for you there.
Okay, we're looking at it now. But anyway, that don't make any sense to me. I know I'm totally off subject, but
No,
not off subject. But I'm just like, pansexual. What the fuck is? Audrey referred as pan. This is a term you describe a person. Stay right. What's the pansexual? Romantically or emotionally attracted?
Referred to as, this is a term used to describe a person who is sexually, romantically, or emotionally attracted to people regardless of their sex, gender, or identity. So you're not bisexual anymore, you're pansexual.
But look at this demisexual.
Often referred to as demi. This is a term used to describe someone who can only experience sexual attraction after an emotional bond has been formed. The bond does not have to be romantic in nature.
What's that?
Nobody knows.
I don't even know what that means. Do you? Asexual, offered to an ace, is an umbrella term used for individuals who not experience or at a low level of sexual desire. Ally, right there. Stop right there. People identify as
cisgender and straight and believe in social and legal equality for LGBTQ plus peoples are allies.
Okay, so like an ally. So
right.
I would be an ally.
So you're not in the club, but you support them.
I'm an ally. I support it. Everybody's got the right, I feel,
sure,
to fuck, suck, and whatever they want.
Hey, you do you, I'm doing me.
Right, because this world's so crazy, man. It's just enough for us to stay connected and with your family and shit. Who gives a fuck if they want to?
I don't care.
I don't either. If that's what floats your boat.
Do you? I'm doing me.
And you pay taxes? Are they... Now, is a queer... Do they pay taxes?
But, sure. But
well, absolutely
here's
they pay
my
taxes. That's what I mean. So, some of them are... probably... a lot of them are probably give to society more than maybe I do.
They're no different from you and I. It's just what they do behind their closed doors is different from what we do.
Yeah, and that don't make them bad because I bet they more than likely they might be like I said, they might volunteer more than us. I don't volunteer much.
They're no different from me and you.
No, they're no different from any other.
They just have a different lifestyle than we do, and
exactly.
It's like I think they think everybody cares what they're doing, but nobody does.
I'll be honest with you. I don't like it says queer, and I'm not queer. That to me, that's like saying fag.
Queer is often used as an umbrella term referring to anyone who is not straight and not cisgender. Cisgender people are people who are gender identity and expression match the sex they were assigned to at birth. Historically, the term queer was used as a slur against LGBTQA people, but in recent years has been reclaimed by the LGBTIQ communities. However, some LGBTQA people still find the term offensive. Queer is also often used as a broad rejection of labels. In this context, this would be a rejection of any type of label, but most often refers to a rejection of labels for gender and sexual orientation. So you can't keep up.
You can't, man. I mean,
and this changes all the time.
I mean, there's intersex. I mean, there are many types of intersex. Being intersex is a naturally occurring trait. Being intersex is not linked to sexual orientation or gender identity. Intersex people can have different sexual orientations and gender identities and expressions. I'm so confused right now. I want to jump over to another subject.
You can't keep up. But before we move on, Jennifer, look up one other thing for me. Look up what percentage of the population is LGBTQ.
QIA.
Yeah, see, it changes all the time.
There, right there.
Let's see what the
that's the Williams Institute. Okay, UCLA. 11? No.
Hold on a minute. She's getting it.
That's 2021. That's close enough.
Yeah, that's fine.
There you go. That's good. We want to know athlete. They fucking
keep going down. It'll tell you. Keep going down. Okay, right there. On average, globally, 80% identify as heterosexual, 3% as gay, lesbian, or homosexual, 4% as bisexual, 1% as pansexual or omnisexual, 1% as asexual, 1% as other, and 11% don't know what to do or say. So
80% are heterosexual. So we know 20% of the people know for a fact they're attracted to the opposite sex.
Maybe. Some of them aren't sure.
Well, I know, but that's in the 20%, right?
Well, 11% say they don't know or won't say.
But look at the other one. Globally, 7% say there's a... What was you saying?
11% don't know or won't say whether they're transsexual, bisexual,
Where do you see that at?
4%? It's right there in the middle.
Don't know or say, okay.
Right.
They have 11%.
Right.
Okay, so that's 11%. So now you're up to 91%.
So here's my thing. So we're all supposed to change the way we think, the way we do things for 20% of the population when 80% of the population are on the same page?
Are you saying we have to accept that?
That's what they say.
Yeah, but that's a personal thing. Because you're, if you say, hey, I'm gay, I don't have to accept that.
Yeah.
Because of your, I don't know.
It doesn't matter to me.
But I don't have to reject it either.
80% of the population don't care.
Right. 80% of the population don't care. I'm going to say 90% of the population
probably
don't give a shit.
Right.
What you do behind closed doors.
Right.
And okay, here we go. Don't know, straight, heterosexual. What's this right here? Which is sexual orientation of adult to identify as transgender, on binary, gender fluid, non-conforming, or other. Okay, so here we go. We got a little pie here. Straight, heterosexual. Hey, pansexual, what the omnisexual? Is that just with one sex, or
You can't keep up.
I'm so confused right now.
So, anyways,
But anyway,
let's talk about the Title IX so you don't get all worked
I
up.
know, but I'm worked up already. Title IX. Okay, pull up Title IX again.
So
that's the Biden thing.
So they're going to hold back federal food money to these schools if they don't allow these children to choose bathrooms and locker rooms because they're transgender. So that's fine. But my whole thing is, let's go back to the numbers. 80% of those kids are what you would call straight, or what's a good word for it? 80% of
Confused.
80% of them don't care. It's just the 20% that do. So you're going to hold money back from 80% of the kids to feed in that school because the other 20% on a national average don't get to choose what bathroom and what locker room to use.
Right.
How's that fair?
Is it about being fair? Fair to who?
Well, if 80 to 90% of the children in the school are comfortable and identify as a boy if they have a penis, and a woman or a girl if they have a vagina, why should we hold back food for the 90%, 80% children because the other 20 don't get to pick what bathroom they go to?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? It's like you're holding the food hostage from kids and forcing them to accept when you're talking about kids that don't care.
Right.
Some kids don't even know what in the hell you're talking about.
Look, okay, back up right there. It says, look, what you're seeing here is really the Biden administration saying, you're going to do what I want, or I'm going to take your lunch money.
Right.
That's a huge statement right there.
That's what's got me
Fight
pissed
for
off
schools
about it.
executive director prior to Fox News. For federal and government to come in and really tie school nutrition and school lunch programs to this radical ideology is terrifying and appalling. Thank you.
It is.
Wow, man. This world, I mean,
I don't understand it.
I'm so confused right now. It's spinning so fast. Everything's changing. Parents.
The low-cost lunches feed over 30 million kids a day.
Okay, it's all national, which provides low-cost lunches for children on an average, fed nearly 30 million kids a day.
And you're going to hold that hostage because Jimmy doesn't get to go in the girls' bathroom?
Oh, my God. I don't even know, dude. Everything's so...
And the reason, and I don't have a dog in the fight because my kids are graduated and done.
Well, I mean, that's the...
But still, when you start holding kids' lunch money hostage because you want to force this LGBTQ on us,
IA.
IA, onto us, man, I got a problem with that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just where the word's going. I mean, it's just what...
I mean, if you think about it, Uvalde made national news, and you know there were parents all over the country, probably all over the world, because I imagine it made world news.
Who's that?
The Uvalde shooting. So now you have to sit down and you have to explain to your little kids what happened. Mm-hmm. So they've got enough to worry about, let alone, am I going to eat lunch today?
Right. Right.
So tell me that's not bullshit.
No, it's not. It is not bullshit. School board money. Go back down there a little bit, would you? Right there. Look, schools awarded money for the food and nutritional service.
Yep. It's a part of the USDA. So it's a division of the USDA.
What you're seeing here is really the Biden is saying you're good. You're going to do what I want, or I'm going to take your lunch money.
Yeah. They're holding a hostage.
That's a bully shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So that, like I said, I don't even have kids in school, so I really don't have a dog in the fight, but it still pisses me off to no end.
So if you don't comply, we will snatch free lunch.
Your lunch money.
So what's that mean? Kids are going to starve?
Well, some kids don't have money to buy lunches every day, so they qualify for the free meal program. Well, if you don't have a free meal program and these kids can't afford lunches because they're low-income kids, they go hungry.
Yeah, that's not, I mean, that's a deep.
Check out the governor in South Dakota. Read this right here.
What's this? Joe Biden threatened to take away children's school lunch money to pursue his radical agenda. Not belong in girls' bathrooms and sports.
He's basically saying that their state makes it very clear that biological men do not belong in girls' bathrooms and sports. So he's taking a stand on this.
Oh my God, yeah.
So anyways, that was the main thing that really had me going this week was that mess.
You guys want to see what she has to say?
Yeah, let's hear it.
President Joe Biden is using the school lunch program to...
This is the Washington Free Beacon.
He believes that biological boys should share the same bathrooms and showers as biological girls. He also thinks that boys should be allowed to compete on girls' sports teams. So, he's threatening to use the National School Lunch Program to bully states into falling in line. And if we don't, he's going to take food off of our kids' plates. With all the problems that are...
So yeah, basically he's just bullying people to do it.
Sure.
I think it. No, you keep going. You're fine. Just hey, bookmark that so I'll play it for people. Yeah. So thank you.
So do you want to move on to something else that we can kind of make fun of?
I gotta move on because this shit's stressing me out.
It does, doesn't it?
It stresses me the fuck out.
You sit down and you watch it and you just keep hearing it and hearing it and hearing it.
I'm over this Joe who?
He's not my president.
That ain't my president. I didn't. Did you vote for him?
I didn't.
Did you vote for him, Jay?
Nope.
She didn't vote for him.
Okay, so let's move on to something different. Here's another topic I want to talk about.
Tobacco.
Unless you go.
I don't know.
No. In some states, transgender prisoners, people who are sentenced to prison or jail, get to choose whether they want to go to a all-female prison or an all-male prison.
What?
Yes.
God damn it! You better pull that up for me to. Okay, so whoa. Okay, I'm so confused right now. If you're transgender,
Right.
so let's say, okay, I'm just gonna throw an example out here to you. I shoot somebody. Okay,
Right.
they arrest me. I go, I'm transgender,
Right.
or I. What do you call it?
I'm transgender.
I'm transgender.
I identify as a female.
Identify.
Right.
I identify as a female.
Right.
Go ahead.
So you identify as a female, you go to court, and you get convicted, and they sentence you to
Life.
5 years, life, whatever.
Whatever. Yeah.
They'll say, but since I'm transgender and I identify as a female, I want to go to an all-female prison.
Right. I don't.
So you're throwing a biological male that feels like he's a female.
With the male appendage.
You are throwing him into a whatever his sentence is.
What I'm saying is a guy with a male appendage.
Right. If he states that he is transgender and identifies as a female, he has the choice
So
to go to female prison.
I'm sorry. A transsexual would be someone that had the sex change.
I believe so.
Is that right? Can we confirm that?
But here's the funny thing. There's 2 women in a New Jersey prison. It's the only all-female prison in New Jersey. Are pregnant.
How? Well,
Transgender prisoner got them pregnant. I thought you were a woman.
right. I would say if you have the appendage, you go to the male prison, right?
You would think.
Okay, so that's good to know. So if I fucking commit something where I'm going to go to prison, I'm going to immediately identify as a woman.
Right. So you get locked up in a female prison.
That way I'm all female prison.
Right. You're the only dude in there.
I don't have to worry about getting raped.
No, you're going to probably do the raping.
I'm going to do the raping. Is that a good... Can we do that? Can we look that up?
You're locked up.
What? Okay, wait a minute. What's the word? Look, definition of transgender. I'm sorry.
But you're locked up in a prison full of punani.
Punani.
And you have your choice every day. Just because you said, I feel like a woman.
Okay. What is the difference? Is that what you just... Okay, here we go. Sometimes transsexual is used to imply that a person has a dire some sort of... Transgender is sometimes used as an umbrella term in the way that trans is used as a website. Okay. Use a male name instead of a female name. What's that? Transgender. Okay, so for example, a transgender person who is biologically a female may feel that a male identity is better fit and take the following steps. Dress as a man, use male pronouns, use a male name, engage in activities that are typically associated with a man in that culture. Like... What would be an activity that a man would engage in that a woman wouldn't? Let's think about that. Please email me your suggestions.
Comment below.
Because comment below, because I'm trying to figure out. Okay, what would a man? Because I mean, really, women will do anything. Huh? Change the oil in a car we get from a woman. That's a pretty good one.
But take out all the confusing letters and definitions, and you're still putting a penis in a box full of vaginas. What do you think's going to happen?
A transsexual now is a person who typically transitions from a male to a female.
Right.
Or vice versa.
Correct.
So he or she takes hormones, blah, blah, blah.
So if you're a...
Transsexuals may also have...
If you're a straight woman and you rob a liquor store and you get arrested and you get sentenced to prison for 2 years for robbing a liquor store and you want to be locked up with men, you just automatically say, hey, guess what? I identify as a man, so I get to go to a men's prison.
Well, that's just it. I was right, wasn't I? Transsexual is either... have the surgery, or what else? Transsexual positivity.
Transsexual is when you physically transition.
Right.
And then the transgender is when you identify with that.
Right.
Exactly. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Right. That's what you said.
So transgender, you can be put in an all-female prison.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, why would anyone do that?
Well, look here.
Why wouldn't you?
What's this say? Assault, retaliation, abuse. Life as a transgender woman in a men's prison. Well, that's vice versa, right?
You're about to get sentenced for murder.
So you're
going to
Why
go to
would
prison.
a transgender woman ever go to a man's prison? You're going to get raped.
Because that's what she wants. If you go to an all-women's prison, how are you going to be sexually active?
That's true. Use biological sex as the initial.
If you want to take the political aspect, look, it changed under Obama, and then Trump changed it back.
Whoa. Okay, highlight. Under the Obama administration, the Bureau's policies for transgender inmates, known as the Transgender Offender Manual, okay, called for that council to, quote, recommend housing by gender identity when appropriate, end quote. The language was changed in Trump's administration, required the committee to use, quote, use biological sex as the initial determination, end quote.
Right.
Oh.
So no matter how you identified, if you had a wiener, you were
were
going to the big
you
boy's
were a
house.
man.
You were a man.
But now under Biden, it's the other way, right?
Yep. They can choose.
I'm going to vote for Biden now.
1,200 inmates.
What?
But
About
yeah.
1,200 inmates of nearly...
But there's 2 inmates in New Jersey that are pregnant because a transgender man was put into their prison because that's what he chose. And they admitted that they had had sex with him, and now they're pregnant.
Oh, my God.
How crazy is that? So, if you're going to get hemmed up,
Well, he's serving life, too.
Oh, look right here. Here we go. Like you just said, I'm sorry. Woman impregnated by trans inmate of New Jersey prison
yeah, he was serving life for
for double killing. Oh, my God. 2 pregnant inmates and the trans inmate.
So I'm thinking I'm going to lie and say I'm a woman so I can get locked up in a prison full of women. That way I can do my business.
Well, I'm not saying I want to just fuck any of them. I'm just going to be chill. That way no one will fuck with me. You know what I mean?
But think about it. I mean, that's like putting a child molester in a kindergarten class. you got
Well,
your pick. You got your pick every day.
A child molester in a kindergarten class. That's if you're a fucking sex addict, maybe. I'm saying, okay, if I got to do 20 years and I'm married, okay, I'm married, and I say, hey, I'm going to try to keep my butthole clear and have to join fucking Aryan Brotherhood, and you know what I mean, the whole, have you watched Shot Caller?
You watch too much TV.
I know I do, don't I? I don't want to have to go to I don't have to go to all that, but so I'm just saying I'm going to chill. I'm going to be like one of the girls. I'm not going to want to fuck anybody. I'm trying to get out in 10 years and be with my wife.
Yeah, you are.
I am. Do you believe that, girl?
You're a man.
Hey, Jennifer, you believe that?
Sorry, what'd you say?
I said I'm going to go in for 10 years. The only reason I'm going to do that is to protect me. That way I don't have to join like the Aryan Brotherhood and all that. I'm not going to fuck girls.
You're dying to be a part of Shot Caller. You just are
Shot caller. See, she didn't even hear me say that.
Dude, I'm telling you, after about 16 months of being in prison, you're going to be like, I need it. I need it.
No.
I need it now.
that New Jersey situation on the Real Daytime show. That's what I was looking at.
Oh, yeah. 2 inmates in New Jersey state women have become pregnant by fellow inmate who is transgender. You know what? Maybe he changed his fucking mind. You know, people are allowed to change their mind, right?
It's like,
Maybe the women raped him.
it's like, dude,
Thank you.
I don't know what I was
Hey.
thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. What am I doing here?
Maybe the women. Maybe he's the victim. You know what I mean? He's the victim.
I mean, they just maybe thought he's got a penis. Who cares?
He got raped. Who said that? You or her? Hey, he got raped. Poor guy. Find out if he got raped.
He said, don't
It said consensual.
stop. Don't
Hey,
stop.
transgender man gets raped in prison. Do it.
No, it's,
Put it in. Put it in. Transgender.
this is your work. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, oh, it is my.
He said,
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
he said, I thought no meant go.
They're gonna think you're bi because you're looking at him on the street.
I know. Fuck it. Go ahead. But transgender woman.
I thought no meant go.
I know. Transgender man gets raped in prison. Put it in there. They don't care. All you do is put transgender and they can't do nothing to me.
Okay, wait.
There you go. That's close enough.
Now, female prisoner.
Yeah, see?
Was raped. What? Transgender woman was raped 2,000 times? That's it.
Nice try, Chuck.
Go down again.
Transgender woman was spoken.
No one's been raped No one's been raped 2,000 times. No one's ever been fucked 2,000 times. Do you realize how much that is?
So this was a woman who claimed she was a man, and they sent her to the male prison, and she got raped 2,000 times.
Yeah,
I can see
that ain't rape.
happening.
Sure.
That ain't rape. That's willing.
But that was her choice.
I agree. That's probably why she wishes she wouldn't have said she was a man.
It's all choice. We all have a choice.
Oh my God, dude! But no man ever got raped. No transgender.
You're really hoping that happened, aren't you?
No, I'm just saying there's 1,000 women in there, and you can't tell me the transgender man didn't get raped.
Men don't cry rape very often.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, it happens. That pizza looks good. I'm hungry. Are you going to order one?
But anyways,
But yeah.
the whole moral of the story is, and I'm not going to speak for you, but I could speak probably for, well, I'm going to speak for you. We don't care.
No, I mean, if that's what whoa.
If you want to be a woman today, be a woman today. If you want to be a man tomorrow, be a man tomorrow.
Right.
I don't care.
And what I'm saying is, if you got to go to prison, go to prison transgender. That's your best shot. Just don't get anyone pregnant. That's your best shot. Okay?
Well, when in doubt, pull out.
Thank you. I think we're going to end on about that one right there, because I'm totally feeling like I feel like I'm more able to kill someone now, knowing that when I go to prison, at least I can go to prison in a women's prison. That gives me more. What I want to say, leeway to kill somebody. You know what I mean? Before I didn't want to kill no one at all, because I didn't want to go to a male prison. That's a tough life. You ever watch Shot Caller?
Yeah.
That's a tough life.
You ever watched Anchorman?
Have you ever watched Oz, the series Oz?
No. Have you ever watched Anchorman?
Yeah.
Well, that accelerated rather fast.
Yeah, that accelerated a lot fast. Look at Shot Caller. That'll be me right there. That second picture. No, right there. That'll be me. Okay. I'm not trying to do that. Now pull up a transgender male in a type of transgender.
You remember the longest
male and pull up video or photos. What?
The Longest Yard with Burt Reynolds?
Oh God, yeah.
You remember the transgender gentleman that was in that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Whoa, dude. Go down a little bit. Keep going. Keep going. That's I don't think that's me. Right there, the far right. Right there. That Hey, what's up? She's even got earbuds, bud. But anyway, hey, thanks for joining, man. We're going to get you all next week. We'll get off this transgender shit. What do you think? What do you think, Chad?
I'm so confused.
He's confused. I'm confused. But anyway, again, thanks for joining. You want to say anything before we check out, or?
No, I'm just glad to be here. I mean, some of this stuff just...
Oh, dude.
It makes you scratch your head and go, what?
Dude. Hey. What? But anyway, so like I would like to say before I leave, whatever, man.
Come on.